succumb and be greater than you are.
It's good to see you. How are you?
Not well. I've been hearing things, seeing things. Diablo, Eldruin, the World Stone Shards. I feel like I'm going mad.
Oh, you don't sound like yourself. Talk to Karshu. I know he's been working on something. He'll help. Oh, my head.
Steel yourself, mortal. I cannot.
Everyone, get out of here! More of them, over by Vix!
Chelsea, stay here and make sure they're all right. I'll deal with this. The Shades are dead. How is everyone here?
Some bad wounds, but I bandaged them up. They'll be okay. They'll be okay. Did those things come from you?
I don't know what happened, or how to make it stop.
That's enough. We can figure this out. Let's just get you to Karshoon fast, all right? Walk with me. Just look around. It's bad.
Get inside right now.
Healed. It's what Tyrael was talking about, isn't it? A curse on my soul from breaking the shards.
I believe so. You need to fight it. Fill your mind with purpose. The Lord of Terror. If we lose you, we lose everything. He will reign unchallenged. Listen to me very carefully. This darkness feeds off your fear and doubt. I will try to ward your soul against it. The surer you are, the more likely my invocation succeeds. This won't be easy.
Renewed. The Dreadlands, where Eldruin fell. How am I here?
Eldruin recoils at your soul. Do not pretend.
That voice, it's not me. I can stop this.
You are a fish swallowing a hook. Lured by your hopes and dreams.
Will use Eldruin.
But you know what hurts you.
anyone hurt? Did I?
The guards have been summoned. Chassi is talking with them. Rayek will be all right. And I have the beginnings of a plan. But we need to move quickly.
I couldn't use the sword. The voice said I would fail, that I would get worse.
Words of despair sound truer than most others. That does not make them correct.
You're right. Eldruin was made to be wielded against injustice. I just need to push through. Rick. How are you?
Harriet's ruin. My cousins. My sister. All screaming. Buried. Frozen like that. Forever.
I'm sorry for what you saw. I didn't mean for any of this to happen to you. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Nobody knew what to expect when you broke the World Stone shards. But you did it. And now we're all living with it. Don't misunderstand. I'm glad it was you instead of me. I just...
Someone had to do it.
Maybe. Diablo got one of the shards anyway.
No, I can't.
You can't wield it yet. I think I have contained the curse upon you. But it remains, clearly. There's no telling how long my enchantment will hold. We must repair your soul before it gets worse. In my studies, I learned of an islet far to the north whose inhabitants practice a rite to strip away the soul's impurities. Their sacred site lies within the lost Pelgane Empire. We should depart at once.
We? There's a curse on my soul. I won't risk both of us dying to it. I'm going alone.
Stop and think. This is uncharted territory, and you're volatile. Someone should watch over you.
It's my problem to solve. The sword, the shards, all of it. This isn't up for debate.
Let it go, Karshun. We'll be safer here. That's inarguable.
The guards outside are getting pretty restless. What's all this? What happened?
Oh, nothing new. Our friend insists on rushing off alone, heedless of the consequences. We're all to sit on our hands here, so as to avoid the slightest injury.
I see. I understand that you don't want to put anyone else at risk, and I'm grateful for that, but if you fail, it'll hurt a lot more than just the three of us, so don't fail.
Thank you, Chassi. I won't. I'll stow away on Rem's boat and row the rest of the trip myself. This will work. It has to.
Very well. Only you can see to your soul. One more piece of advice, if you'll accept it. Put the self-sacrifice aside. No one else is going to wield Eldruin against Diablo. No one is more important to the mission than you. It's time you started acting like it.
Karshun. I understand. Stay safe, everyone. I'm going. What a glorious feeling. These people would have been frightened of me anyway. Doesn't change a thing.
you to come here?
I'm just a traveler. That's all. Where are these monsters coming from?
I don't know. I'm not out here for them. The storm started up and some of the men ran out to help. Grandfather said to stay inside, but...
I'm sorry for your uncle. Where did your grandfather go?
I'm not sure. I thought he'd be tending to the house, but he's nowhere near. He has to be all right.
Let's get you somewhere safer right now. Then maybe I can help find him.
Yes, we can't let him die out here. Follow me. It's here. That house. Aunt Hadasa, it's me. Open up. I found someone.
Mom? You're alive. Merwin's breath. Don't just race off.
Where's Venki? Where's Boz? And who is this?
There were Moroshi everywhere. The strangers saved me.
The beast had already taken her uncle when I arrived. I'm sorry.
You're not responsible. Leave the sorrows to us.
Will you be safe here for a few minutes?
Safe? Depends on how hungry the Moroshi are. You think we can survive the weather, if that's what you're asking? Most of us. The sages haven't sent a tempest to us in years. They must figure we're doing perfectly fine alone. Well, welcome to Ewon Tull.
Help! You have to help! Baz and I went to the North Shrine. He's still out there. The Moroshi are swarming.
That's my grandfather. He's alive. Come on.
I'll find him. Just stay here.
Bring him back if you can. But I'm latching the door. Becky. May your soul find the sun.
Great Unmoor, watch over us.
Unmoored. Turn the storm away from our home. My thanks. You have an odd cast about you. But you fight like nothing else. What are you doing on Ewon Tull?
I need to visit one of your sacred places. To cleanse my soul and defeat a demon lord that threatens us all. But first, I told your family I'd bring you back.
I am grateful for your protection, traveler. And I feel the import of your words in my soul. However I can return your charity, I shall.
No! No! Get back! Run!
Are you unwell? What is wrong?
Your darkness will find no purchase here! What I've done should help. But I've never felt a soul so broken. Stop fighting and listen to Merwin's words. Calm within, calm without. Tranquility waits below the crashing of the waves. Peace in the hurricane's eye. I appreciate the magic. Less so the lecture. Who are you? Latara, a Tempest of Pelgane. Ewon Tull's seen enough darkness already. Let's hear more about your demon lord. I haven't forgotten about you, old man. You'll be all right. I'm sorry for the danger I've placed you in. But Diablo, The Lord of Terror himself is rising. I need to break this curse on my soul, or he will devour us all. Is there anything you can tell me that would help?
Do not apologize to me for what you carry within. There is a blight upon you. But I see that you do not submit to it. The mists of the spiral will cleanse your soul if anything can. The way will be quite dangerous. I know of a guide, but I would not volunteer here without conference. Please, give me a few minutes.
Thank you.
Hear that? If you insist on fighting, I have a foe for you. Come on! We can't let the Moroshi get inside! Well, despite the darkness in your soul. And I sense a light within you striving mightily to hold it back. Maybe we can help each other.
Don't strain yourself. Just guide me through this spiral. Tell me what I need to do, and wait on the shore. I can take care of the rest.
It's not that simple. The soul is only made pure in the sight of others. You'll require a right master. I can do that for you, but Ewon Tull needs help. More than Pelgain will give. I have been called to visit the Spiral and confer with one of the Great Unmoored. I could use a fierce fighter at my back.
Then we are agreed. When do we leave?
Fill my heart for you to stay. The stranger needs your help, deserves it. But must you enter the mists yourself?
Yes. The mist can confound even practiced tempests, and I have a duty to see to. Worry no more on it.
We have endured the storms and the Moroshi since you left. Ewon Tull can protect itself. All you need to do is help the stranger. And then you can come back.
Right. Perhaps the Unmoored just wants to talk.
Make Satra's breath fill your sails.
I'll gather offerings and prepare our boat. Give me a few minutes.
I'm grateful for your kindness. And for Grandfather's life, too.
You would have done the same thing in my place.
I thought outsiders were all bad. But you just helped us. Like it was nothing. It's my favorite flower. It can grow even in the snow sometimes.
I have not seen a traveler on these shores for decades. It must be warmer where you're staying. Will you watch over Ladara? She has always had rough waters before her. And she has a good heart. It is a dangerous combination.
Ladara, do not deny us.
Oh yeah, we're lucky enough to get a visitor from afar. Just not lucky enough for it to be a cargo ship. We give offerings to the Unmoored. But the storms don't stop. Maybe we're the offerings.
The storm must quiet.
The storms are going longer and longer, and ale season's getting shorter and shorter. When Latara left with the Tempests, she was such a little thing. It must have been hard growing up away from home. I'll bet that's why we never saw her. Latara has her boat ready. She'll take you into the spiral. Journey safely. May you return to us with a lighter spirit.
Into the mist.
I will take us up the western coast of the spiral. There should be a ritual pool a short walk away. We'll solve your problem first. Then you can help me with mine. The things I see in the spiral. They've gotten worse the past few years. Visions, memories. Some help. Most haunt. But we should listen to all of them. We're on foot from here. It's freezing. It draws out the breath, doesn't it? To mingle with the last of proud Merwin's spirit. We'll purify your soul the same way, with a bit more work. Come on. No wasting time.
You mentioned talking to some unmoored. What is that?
Unmoored are the Watchers of Pelgane. Tempests who've given themselves over to the mists. The Unmoored are supposed to protect all the Isles. Somehow that doesn't include Ewon Tull. The waters converge. This is it. Place the offerings on each altar. Stand in the middle of the pool and hold your breath. Discard your name. Forget your face. You are a vessel for what has come before.
What? Again? Pull me free and tear your soul in half.
No! Quick, slay those things. Don't leave the pool. Calm within, calm without. It's not working. What?
Latara, you are all right, master. Corruption mingles with Merwin's breath. You think to poison us? Again, you defy your charge.
Great Unmoored! Zakarnak! I am here to answer your call.
What in the hells is that?
Zakarnak called me here. It wants something from me. And we can't solve your problem alone. Great Unmoored. The pleas of Ewon Tull have gone ignored by Pelgane for a generation. It is our duty to protect all within the Isles. Do we not owe the same to this stranger in the grip of darkness?
Pelgane has endured millennia. You think only of what you see today. Naive, neglectful. Yet, the unmoored are few. Join us, and we will aid you.
I knew it. I accept.
did you just agree to?
I sealed a pact. I will breathe in more of the mists. Become an unmoored like Sakonic. After we fix your soul. Then I'll be able to help Ewon Tull. And you can help everywhere else.
That's brave. How do you know the Unmoored will keep its word?
I don't. But you'll help me keep Sakonic honest. We're sharing a boat after all.
If I don't make it out and you do,
Look after everyone on Ewon Tull. Let's be off. Keep your eyes on me. Don't get lost.
More pointless self-sacrifice. Others care nothing for it, if they even know.
The soul is raging again. Let me try to contain it. The darkness in you is getting worse. We have to move quickly. Whatever you hear, do what the best parts of your soul tell you to do.
I've been hearing a lot of voices. I can hardly keep track of all of them.
The past is loud in the mist. The worst moments of all are loudest. Just don't forget the good you've done.
You are a tool for the hapless, and you weaken them with your coddling. Let them fight for their lives. Sanctuary is more liars and thieves than honest folk. It will rot whether you live or die tomorrow. You fancy yourself a hero, don't you? Please. You were near Wortham during its latest crisis, that is all. You know what befalls those afflicted by the World Stone. Do you believe your fate will be any different?
This must be it. Keep a hold on yourself. We're almost there.
The sword of justice binds you to a fool's quest, to oppose a force a million times greater and older. Cast Eldruin aside. Live for yourself.
A shrine to Merwin. Finally.
Enter the water's corrupted one. Be cleansed.
This will work. It has to. Go. Stand before the Unmoored.
Is part of you. Yet you shackle yourself in obligation. To the thankless, to an irredeemable world. I I will free you to act in your own interest.
Not contaminate the breath.
Finally, a little peace. I couldn't hurt that thing at all, though. It could pose a problem.
It may take some time for your soul to fully recover. Though the light in you grows brighter already.
Hold a moment. Let me try something.
What is that blade? I've never seen anything like it.
I would only use Eldruin to kill demons! Why isn't that enough for you?
Sakarnik, have you destroyed the corruption?
It is driven far from the breath, and the creature has little interest in our capital. It is time to fulfill your promise.
Hold on. Where did it go? What about others it might harm?
If you must know its fate, then look. But let this be your last distraction from the ride. Your strength is needed now. We must tend the storm before it grows too great.
No. We have to help them. All the people in Ewon Tull. They'll be slaughtered. Take us there now.
No. The survival of Pelgane is of far greater import than one small isle. As we waste time with your indulgence, the storms rage, the ice cracks, and Pelgane's future grows dim.
Pelgane is a name and a flag. What of the people, Sakarnik?
They are small stitches in the tapestry of legacy. Your fixation on them blinds you to the greater whole. Darkness rises everywhere. The storm must be shaped, and the heart of the Empire preserved. Sacrifice is necessary.
To the abyss with you and your sacrifice. I'm going.
You are bound to the right of unmooring. You cannot refuse it now.
Huh? I thought you needed me.
We have you already. Power uncontrolled is the doom of the soul.
Tara! I have to help her. And the town.
Mortal, can you hear me?
Tyrael? Tyrael, I need to reach them.
Seek the light still. Do not despair. Or far more than you will suffer. The fight for virtue leads to casualties. All who deliver justice must be subject to it.
Latara! Are you here? I need your help.
Accept the right. Your selfishness will drown the Isles anew. Those you race to save are already lost to you.
I can hear them all. 1,000 generations. So many voices, they need me. Need me here, the storm is rising. Don't surrender to this. It's time to fight. You can still help your people. We owe it to them. Just follow me. I can. I will.
Latara, you give in to whims. You will realize your mistake and return. A broken soul cannot truly be fixed. Only bandaged.
You interrupted the rite. Are you still yourself?
The mark burns. But the rite didn't finish thanks to you. I should be well enough to sail. The boat. I'll get us back to Ewon Tull. No, no. Over there. He's not breathing. Split up and find any survivors we can. I'll meet you.
Understood.
Grandfather? Where are you? No, don't hurt me! Please!
What? Guan, it's just me. What are you talking about?
That monster! It has your face! It killed so many...
Oh, stop it. Did you see where it went?
It kept hitting Grandfather! Dragged him up the hill! He told me to hide! He told me!
I'm sorry, Guan. I'll make this right. I will.
Guan! By Merwin's grace, you're alive.
Latara, I didn't want this to happen, but it's because of me.
No, not just you. We are all guilty. Had us all safe. I'll watch over Guan. Do you know how to kill that thing?
I'll figure something out.
Guan, stay close to me.
I can feel its evil near.
There is a cost to your purity. It is one you know well. You fight as though you are fearless, but doubt is fear. Stays your hand.
Mortals are imperfect. Justice is unnatural to them. But when they discover it, they are uplifted. They are not drawn to stand against evil. They choose. It is that choice which makes them worthy.
You're alive. Look terrible, but you slew it. Or at least it's gone.
The sword. Eltruin. It worked. How are the others?
Everyone who's alive is alive because of you. They asked to see you.
All right. Lead on. Am I stronger? Oh, I like that.
I vouched for you. But they don't all agree.
Why should they? If I hadn't come here.
Have we not suffered enough? Did you get what you came for? Is your soul pure at last, stranger?
I did. Bars. I am truly sorry. I came here to stop evil like this from coming to pass. Whatever your judgment, I'll accept it.
I know you meant us no harm. You did not ask for your affliction. But we have nothing now. There are those who want you to suffer atonement. But I believe you have suffered enough. And I believe your cause is just. Even if it is a justice we will never see. Thus, I banish you from our home. Never let those who died see your reflection in the waters. Never set foot on Ewon Tull again. Go.
We are all guilty.
How are you?
Alive. The best thing I can do for them now is defeat Diablo. To make this matter.
I've got an oarsman to help you make your way back. Let me take you to the docks.
will you do now?
I spurned the right. I can't go back to Pelgane. I'll stay here and help them rebuild. If Sakanic comes looking for me, I'll take these people into exile. Katean will get you to a larger craft and on toward the mainland. Maybe I'll see you there one day.
Thank you for your trust. Without you, I would have fallen to darkness.
I could say the same. I owe you my life and more. When your journey's done, the people here will understand what they owe to you. No matter how much it hurts.
Once you leave these shores, don't expect to come back.
Even if I could, I have work to do.
Hope you get your demon.
I won't tell you to be safe. Win your fight, my friend!
I imagine that if you were still a danger, you wouldn't have walked through that door. Am I mistaken?
It's good to see you too.
We've spoken to Commander Kaya. I assured her that there would be no more unexpected incidents if you returned. Justinian would rather not hear of any chaos in his city, so the Commander is happy to sweep the whole affair under the rug, in exchange for our help. Chassis making weapons for the Knights. I'm to advise the court mages. Your involvement in what happened is not a matter of record, though you may hear occasional whispers. We're free to remain here and keep up the fight.
Are you all right?
Thank you for asking. I'm working through it.
Good. We're glad you're back safe.
I know you have a lot to carry. And what happened? It wasn't you.
Diablo has done worse than anything we've been party to, and will do worse still. Our preparations, most of them will fail. That is the way of this battle. We cannot dwell on mistakes or pleasantries. Sanctuary can afford none of it. Enough about the price. Show us what you have won.
Draw Eldruin forth without fear.
Diablo will not escape justice.
The Heliquary's been suspiciously quiet. No sign of Diablo's movements, or the Bride of Hell. If I hear anything, I'll tell you right away.
I doubt it will be long now. We must gather any allies we can to challenge the Lord of Terror. But preparations can wait until after you've rested. For on your shoulders, we lay all our hopes. With good reason.
Your doom is imminent!